This assignment is People First Language. A brief introduction. If educators believed in the potential of all children, and if they recognize that boys and girls with disabilities need a quality education so they can become successful in the adult world of work, millions of children would no longer be segregated and undereducated in special education classrooms. So what is People First Language? People's First Language puts the person before the disability and describes what a person has, not who a person is. Using People First Language, putting the person before the disability, and eliminating old, prejudicial, and hurtful descriptors can move us in a new direction. This is not political correctness. Instead, it demonstrates good manners, respect, the golden rule. It can change the way we see a person, and it can change the way the person sees herself or himself. Language that's been used in the past in our school buildings. Like gender and ethnicity, disability is a natural part of life. 1 in 5 Americans is a person with a disability. In the past, and still today, we use words that describe limitations, such as confined or restricted to a wheelchair or wheelchair bound. We also use words that are offensive, such as crippled, lame, slow, simple, insane, crazy, or psycho. And also words that suggest that we lack something or someone lacks something, such as disabled, midget, epileptic, and afflicted by multiple sclerosis. Language that we should use now and into the future are phrases like person with a disability, or person with an intellectual disability, or a person who's blind. When possible, use the appropriate clinical name, such as a person with schizophrenia. Or refer to people who use wheelchairs as wheelchair users. I included one of the videos that was part of the assignment. It's in their own words, and this is the video where students describe what People First Language is to them and what it also means to them as students with disabilities. And here are my references for the presentation. Thank you.